A tense standoff in Washtenaw County after a sheriff's deputy is shot responding to a neighborhood dispute.
Tonight, residents in that community being asked to take shelter while law enforcement tries to coax the gunman out. Good evening to you. I'm Dave Llewellyn.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford. Right now, the shooter is barricaded in a home near Berkshire and Prospect in Superior Township.
A few miles away, the wounded deputy is being treated at St. Joseph's Hospital after being rushed to the ER by another deputy. He's said to be in stable condition. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell will give us an update on the deputy's condition in just a moment. But first, we begin our Team 7 coverage with Kimberly Craig. She is at the scene of the standoff. Kim, a tough day out there.
A very long day and a very tense day for a lot of folks around here, including law enforcement officers. Now we're going into the 5th hour of this man's standoff with Washtenaw County Sheriff Deputies MSP, ATF, an area SWAT team, and a SWAT team from Livingston County. And this all stems from a man who lives here in the Oak Brook subdivision, shooting at a neighbor and then shooting one of the deputies who responded to a 911 call.
Fortunately, our deputy is alive.
At 2:11 this afternoon here in the area of Berkshire near Lakeview in Superior Township, a Washtenaw County Sheriff's deputy was shot moments after getting out of his patrol vehicle. The deputies were responding to a man who lives nearby shooting at a neighbor after some sort of dispute.
So right now we have a barricaded gunman. We have someone who's in their home. We're telling all the neighbors in this particular area to stay in their homes. We don't need anybody coming out or trying to see what's going on. We obviously have a large scene, lots of officers who are here, and a barricaded gunman who we're still trying to make contact with.
When did you know something was happening here?
My wife called me and I was on my way home from work, and she said there was police officers, looked like a SWAT team, and everybody running through my backyard. And once I turned on the street, I was stopped here, and that's as far as I could go.
Local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies from all over Metro Detroit converge onto the Oak Brook subdivision, a place we're told is usually quiet, but this afternoon, tense after shots were fired, and as people were told to stay inside as a negotiator tried to get the man who had barricaded himself inside his home to come out with his hands up. And your wife is still at the house, right?
Yes, I'm just hoping that she's safe. I told her to go in the basement and make sure all the doors are locked.
And at last check, a spokesman for the sheriff's office tells us that a negotiator is still working to have that shooter surrender. We will certainly keep you updated, and we'll have crews on this throughout the evening. Reporting live in Superior Township, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News, back to you.
Kim, thank you. We'll have more live from the scene tonight at 7. But first, Carolyn is standing by with new information about that injured deputy.
Certainly right there, Dave. Our Kim Russell is live outside St. Joseph's Hospital in Ann Arbor, where that longtime member of the force is being treated tonight. So, Kim, how serious are his injuries?
We have just learned really good news. We have learned that he may be released in just a few hours. As Kim Craig was telling you, he was shot right as he arrived on a call. Fortunately, backup arrived and another deputy rushed him to St. Joseph Mercy Hospital in Ann Arbor. That's where he is getting treatment right now. And here's what the sheriff's office had to tell us.
One of our deputies was actually struck. Was transported to a local hospital.
Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office Community Engagement Director Derrick Jackson spoke a short time ago, giving 7 Action News an update on the deputy's condition as he is being treated here at St. Joseph Mercy, Ann Arbor. We heard it come across the scanner. A dispatcher said he was shot through the body. Sources confirmed that the deputy was shot below the armpit and the round came out. Fortunately, the bullet did not hit vital organs. He is awake and talking, in part because of the quick actions of a fellow deputy.
A lot of folks hear gunfire and run away. Our folks hear gunfire and run towards it to keep our community safe. And in this case, the very quick and brave actions of some of our officers helped to save another officer.
We just a short time ago saw Washtenaw County Sheriff's deputies pull up to the hospital. And again, we recently heard that very good news that this deputy is doing so well that he's expected to be out of the hospital in a matter of hours. Reporting live, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Certainly is good news there. Thank you so much, Kim. We want you to stay with 7 Action News and WXYZ.com for the very latest on the barricaded gunman and injured deputy in Superior Township. Dave.